Boom. Greetings from YouTubeville. Once again, Danny Savage, Draft Guru. This is a 32-team mock draft channel. This channel is for all 32 NFL teams, and I've done mock drafts on all 32 teams already. Tomorrow, I will be publishing part 4 of a round 1 all 32 teams mock drafts. I have done 3 of those already for every team in the NFL. Today, this is Dallas mock draft 63.0. The other 62 you can find on Danny Savage Draft Guru on the Twitter machine, the X, whatever you want to call it. Look to your left, look to your right. Even on an off week, still the best beard on YouTube. All right, listen. It's kind of hard to do a mock draft when you don't have any fucking coaches. Excuse my language. I apologize. Think about it. We have no coaches. But I did a mock draft anyway. This Dallas mock draft 63.0. And we're going to have some fun with it. Because if you let the Dallas fans, the fan base pick, this is what their draft would look like. So we're going to call this a Dakota-friendly draft, but yet you're still going to get knowledge on some players. All right. Dun, 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 whatever the music goes. Pick 12. Dallas picks Austin Gentry. Everybody goes, yay, everybody's going crazy, running around in circles outside. 5'9", 211 pounds. Listen, I want to see this kid get measured. He ain't 5'9". Long story short, bro, great production against, St. Mary's School of the Blind. 2,600 yards, 29 touchdowns. Is he a good running back? Absolutely, yes. He would be the perfect running back for a team that is one player away to get them over the hump. Dallas is not. But if you're one of the other 31 teams, you would love this kid because he's a perfect player for that one. Just you got to get over the hump. Pick 44. Dallas picks wide receiver. Remember, people, DAK friendly draft. Xavier Restrepo. I gave you him in May. I was the only one talking about him in May. Only person. He's the Spanish Wes Welker. He is a Wes Welker clone. 5'10", 190. University of Miami. Follow me here, people. 11 touchdowns, 1,200 yards. Now, think of the lineage of all the wide receivers that have passed through the U. He broke every single record. He did not drop one pass this past season. But I only gave him to you in May. Now you'll see your blowjobs putting it on. Oh, it's Xavier Restrepo. Bro, you never heard of this kid, bro. Cut the shit, bro. Pick 76. Pick 3. Remember, DAK-friendly draft. Harold Fannin Jr., tight end, Bowling Green. Let me tell you something. This kid is a wide receiver. How can I phrase this? He's 6'4". He's listed at 6'4", 244. This kid does not look 244 pounds. He doesn't. He looks much lighter. He had 1,600 yards and 11 touchdowns from a tight end position. That's right. 1,600 yards and 11 TDs and 117 receptions. The kid is a freak. Is he going to get you anything in the run? Is he going to block for you on running plays? No. But this kid can stretch the field and be a quarterback's best friend Don't be shocked also, too. Listen, I say the good, I say the bad. He doesn't flame out in 3 years. What was that giant tight end from Virginia like 3 years ago that everybody was hyping up that he had one good season? I think Atlanta drafted. I know the Colts drafted him, and he's pretty much done nothing. But this kid, Harold Fannin, his numbers are crazy. He's going to probably run the fastest 40 from a tight end at the draft. Listen, as long as you got that big ass run blocking tight end on your team, and you should have two of them, you should have two pass catchers, speedsters, and two run blockers. He is a great pick. He will probably be the third tight end off the board, in my opinion. Maybe two. Some team might fall in love with him and take him two. In my opinion, he's ranked. He's my third ranked tight end as of now. My number one tight end is Tyler Warren out of Penn State. Next pick is 150, because remember, we gave away our fourth round pick for Jonathan Mingo. How's that looking so far? So at pick 150, we have Ollie Gordon, running back, Oklahoma State, 6'2", 225. Bro, people are sleeping on him, man. People are sleeping on this kid. Last year, he won the Doak Walker Award last year. Last year, he had 1,600 yards. No, let me take that back. This year, he had 850 yards and 13 touchdowns. Last year, he had 1,700 yards. Take that back. 17 TDs. I can't even fucking read this. I'm having a bad day. He had 23 TDs and 1,700 yards. So last year, he was the Doak Walker Award winner. This is why coming back, people, it's edgy. Sometimes it pays off, sometimes it doesn't. I personally don't think when a running back blows up and has a great couple of years, it's not. Listen, unless that bag was that big that he couldn't say no, this kid is getting no love whatsoever. He played Oklahoma State, St. Mary's School of the Blind, could have beat Oklahoma State this year. And someone's going to take this kid, probably like round 4, and get like one of the most legit steals of the draft, just because he had a down senior year. And look at Oklahoma. Gross, just gross. Some team is gonna, he started off in May in my top 10, and he's gonna end up in my top 10. It's okay, you were a little nicked up this year, man, and you made a business decision. This kid is 6'2", 225, and can fly. You just got to give him some offensive linemen and give him a good team. Next, pick 170. But remember, people, DAK-friendly draft, because it's hard to draft for a team when you have no coach. So we're going Anthony Belton, left tackle, NC State. Kid is 6'6", 356. He's a mountain of a man. He slid into left tackle at NC State after Ike Ekwonu, I think, went to the Carolina Panthers. He's a legit run blocker. In my opinion, I think he's going to get exposed in the NFL at left tackle. In my opinion, he's a right tackle in the NFL, but the kid has tools for days. And being a right tackle, that's not a bad thing, man. But like I said, people, the status of this is a DAK-friendly. This is a DAK-friendly draft. At pick 172, we're picking Jaquanda Jackson, running back, Arkansas, 6'2", 240, 800 yards, 15 touchdowns. DAK friendly, people, but also I want to come out of this draft with two running backs, a speedster and a hammer. This kid is a hammer. DAK friendly, remember? Because DAK has to have, because you can give all 8 of our draft picks all to DAK, and he's going to have the same year it is. It's stick a fork in him. He's done. Pick 175, LeJohntay Wester, wide receiver, Colorado, 5'11", 170. Let me tell you something. These are all names I've given you before. This kid is a speedster that can spread the field. He had 10 TDs and 931 yards this past fall. Now, pick 188, Keandre Lambert-Smith, wide receiver, Auburn. He's a Penn State transfer because Penn State quarterback Drew Allar's deep ball sucks. He spent 3 years at Penn State. The kid is 6'1", 190, transferred to Auburn, and he had more touchdowns on a shitty Auburn team. He had better stats on a shitty Auburn team than he had his 3 years at Happy Valley and Penn State. Penn State fans I think they like to hang out with Sandusky and Paterno because I can like 27 players on their team, but I say one bad thing about Drew Allar and they're ready to fight about it. And it's okay because so am I, and I'll knock you out. It's amazing. Drew Allar is a good quarterback, and he probably made the right decision by going back to Penn State for another year. But his deep ball is horrendous. I'm not a quarterback. Never was a quarterback. Never claimed to be a quarterback guru. I don't know if that could be coached out of him. I don't know. But what I do know is Drew Allar's deep ball is horrendous. And he made the right decision by going out. Last pick at 211, Jalen Rivers. The U. 6'5", 325, has started numerous seasons at left tackle and left guard. You get this kid at 211, that is a steal. He was banged up this year, but he's played both left tackle and left guard, and he was watching Cam Ward's blind side. So like I said, this is Dallas mock draft 63.0. All the rest are on, a couple on here. I think one of them is on here. The rest are on my Twitter page. Like I said, it is very hard to draft for a team when you don't have a coach. So that's why we made this draft DAK friendly. But honestly, you could give Dak Prescott every one of these picks. Nothing's going to change. Let's be honest, people. And I'm like a realistic Dallas fan. Redskins get a running back. Giants get a quarterback. Philly's Philly. Dallas is the worst team in the NFC East. Think about that when you want to go out and buy your Austin Gentry jerseys for your entire family while Jerry Jones drinks his gas station wine and laughs at you. Think about that when there's 90,000 people at a preseason game. Don't be shocked if Austin Gentry's on the board. Jerry takes him because all the idiots are going to run out and say, give me 7 jerseys at a time. Where defensive linemen, edges, offensive linemen, they don't sell jerseys. But like I said, the topic of this draft was DAK friendly. Over, out. I do all my videos live because I never met a camera I didn't like. Because we all know when you're rocking with the GWO, it's for life. Tomorrow, it's a song. So tomorrow I got 10 more prospects I'll be dropping. Then tomorrow we are going to do a 32 team NFL. Either what, we don't know the full ranking yet. I mean, the slots for everyone draft. So we're going to do a 32 team 1 round mock draft tomorrow, and that'll be my 32 team 4.0 mock draft. And then we're going to drop 10 more prospects on our way to 800. Over and out, everybody.